It's Bakugan here, and today I have yet again another review. Can you believe it? No, neither can I. I'm just messing. But today my review is going to be of aurelus dragonoid. So I'm not sure if I'm saying aurelus right, but I'm gonna go with it anyway because whatever. So before we start, I've been meaning to show this off in every other Battle Planet review I've done, but I've completely forgotten. Um, the new Bakugan, the Battle Planet ones, are bigger than the old ones. These are 36 millimeters. It's focusing on that, so let's knock that down. It's still focusing on the background. Come on. All right, that's fine. But so these are 36 millimeter Bakugan, which is the same as the some of the Bakugan from the Bakutech line, which let the the bind system Bakugan, like my all-time favorite Bakugan, Jigen Dragon, right here. So they're about the same height, 36 millimeter. Many people have called it B3, but its canon name is 36 millimeter. At least that's what it was called in Bakutech. These are all Bakugan are the same size from what we've seen so far in the Battle Planet line. Um, there isn't really any name for the different sizes. This is just normal size, which is 36 millimeters. In the original Bakugan, we had B1 and B2 Bakugan, which were two different sizes. And then in Bakutech, we got 36 millimeters. So, just throwing out a little bit of history there while also giving some information on the Bakugan. Let's put this back here for a second. Actually, no, we need to look at that. So here's aurelus dragonoid. I have already done a review of Pyrus dragonoid. Um, when I saw the cards, I thought the artwork was the same, but no, aurelus is a little different. It also has these bits of wind. As you can see, the arm is a bit different there. And I think the head is looking a little more straight. I don't know. There's probably some more differences, but uh, I like the subtle changes. So aurelus is supposed to be sort of like a special attribute of Bakugan that's more powerful than the others. From what I understand, they have a special rule. They don't have any ability cards for them that you put in your deck. They can just use any of the other They can just use cards of at the attributes of the other two Bakugan on your team. And I don't know completely how that works, but I'm guessing that means if you have a full team of aurelus Bakugan, you can use any card in the game. But don't quote me on that. I don't know the rules fully yet, but yeah, that's what I've heard. So aurelus dragonoid, of course, aurelus. Um, and the Baku cores are Magic Shield and Flaming Fist. B power is 400 and damage rating is 6. So that is definitely better than the regular Dragonoid. So let's so as the card would suggest, hang on, let's get that out there so it doesn't focus. The Baku cores are Flaming Fist and Magic Shield. And let's get into the Bakugan. So I've already done a review of Dragonoid, so this should be going pretty quick. So let's just go over the detail. Of course, it's pretty intricate, and the paint is pretty good on this one. The claws aren't all smudgy. They're pretty straight. The camera's not focusing on it too well, so I'll see what I can do. So yeah, let's get it open. Hang on, 1 sec. Okay, it didn't open. There we go. Again, just like the regular dragonoid, rather regular Pyrus one that I've already done a review on, the detail is quite nice, and yeah, the only difference is the colors. This one has silver eyes and silver as the secondary color, as well as this sort of dullish gold color. It seems a lot brighter on camera, but it's much more dull and dark in real life. And the little chest piece there is in a sort of darker gunmetal gray. So yeah, just like the other dragonoid I reviewed, the paints and the wings and such, and the G power is still in the same spot. So 400, and I just called it G power. I knew that was gonna happen eventually. So yeah. Going through this one quickly since I have already done a review of Dragonoid, and it's not like there's much different about this. However, I thought I'd cover it since aurelus is does have a special rules behind it, and if you noticed, yeah, that's not even the back record that came with it. How did that get there? If you noticed, I avoided doing the price and showing off all you get at the beginning. That's because I wanted to mention that even though the aurelus background are special and definitely much more rare, they still go for the same price. So this is all $7. The only difference is you get even rarer and more powerful Bakugan. So that sounds like a win in my book. But yeah. I haven't seen aurelus dragonoid's evolutions. But I know regular dragonoid's evolutions are really good. So I don't know if they'll be any better. But yeah, from the base form, it definitely is the better dragonoid. And I did mention briefly that the aurelus Bakugan are more rare than the regular ones. So if you see an aurelus Bakugan, my recommendation is to pick it up. Rarity always outclasses desirability, and they also kind of go hand in hand. So yeah, and it's also a dragonoid, which is pretty cool. So I really liked the dragonoid design. So of course I'm also going to recommend this one. If you had to make the choice, I'd probably go with this one, just because it's probably going to end up being better, and it's probably going to end up being more valuable. But yeah. Again, I've said this in a lot of my videos. It is $7 around the $7 price point, which is a bit high, but not too high. I've definitely seen worse, but I think Spin Master could lower it a bit. I'm just saying. So that's it for my review of aurelus dragonoid, and I hope to see you guys in my next video, which is going to be something even more rare.